Okay, good morning, y'all. So today's going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. I'm going to be doing some maintenance stuff. I know everybody thinks that I don't, take care of my equipment and all that. Well, the appearance of the equipment is one thing, but I always maintain the mower's key components and everything else. For instance, on the lawn mowers, the most important thing to me, and there's like three things on a lawnmower that is critical: engine, hydraulics, and the mower deck. Everything else is secondary, man. The cosmetics of the mowers, well, they catch hell, man. And I used to try to keep them all shiny and new, but I do and I could do better. Don't get me wrong. I could definitely do better, y'all. But they catch hell, man. And for my mowers, at least the goal for all of my mowers is to have all 12 tires, on the rear. And all the mowers that I have all have solid front tires. So I don't really worry about the twills on the front because they're all solid from the factory anyway. But the twill tires are, y'all know that I'm moving toward the twill tires anyway. So, yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of maintenance stuff today. I heard one guy talking about on the video, videos about the Ferrises, is these wheels right here. So, and he made a very good point, man, on these wheels right here. He made a very good point. What he was saying was that as you lower the deck back down, if the wheel's cocked that way and you're going this way and you hit the lawn, well, it can rip the lawn as it turns. So that might be something that there's a couple ways I could do that. I could tack weld it where it stays straight like that, or I could just take that whole thing off. As you can see, deck wheels don't mean nothing to Ray. Don't care nothing about them. I don't need them. I don't use them. It's just another thing to replace. And to replace the deck wheels on on one of these decks, you're talking about $60. And then it just down here where I'm at, and for me, and I'm just talking about for me, y'all. I'm not talking about nobody else or what anybody else does or anything like that. I'm just talking about Ray. I cut the grass. We cut nasty lawns. We have some manicured lawns, nasty lawns. But for the most part, I cut so short that the wheels are catching hell all the time. Rarely, y'all, do I cut any yards above 3. Yeah. So, well, Ray, you scalping the shit out of the yard, blah, 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 blah. Well, okay. I've been doing it for 15 years, and that's how it goes. So, now, on this Ferris mower, I was looking through the comments, and I saw a comment from Johnny Moe. And I respect Johnny Moe. Johnny Moe's got a lot of time in the game. Johnny Moe's very knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. He's a solo guy. I'm sure he's had employees over the past, but he just turned out ended up being solo because that's best for him. So Johnny Moe made a comment and said, "Hey Ray, you need to get rid of this mower." Talking about the Ferris, you need to get rid of this mower. That's the worst deck ever. I'm like, okay, well. And I'm not, my feelings ain't hurt. I'm not mad, so don't let anybody think I am. Everybody has their opinion. He said that in the comment, he said that that's the worst deck ever, and told me I need better get rid of the mower. Well, I don't know about all that, man. I'm not going to be getting rid of a mower. I'm not going to be getting rid of the mower. So, matter of fact, like I said yesterday, I didn't order the 12 tires for it too. So, yeah. Uh, uh, to me, it seems to be a great cutting mower. I don't know, and you never know. It could have been somebody with Johnny Moe's, uh, icon there that says that he's Johnny Moe and talking about the mower deck. I don't know, but I ain't got no reason to think that Johnny Moe would lie to me. That's what he thinks, But based on just my experience and based on what the mower is actually doing and how it's cutting, I've seen a lot worse decks than this deck. I mean, matter of fact, I don't really know of a mower that I have had, that I have owned, that I have spent my money on, that I have ran for any period of time. I don't know of any mower that cuts any better than the Ferris does thus far, 6 days into ownership. Okay, so let's make that clear. I'm not a master at Ferris mowers. I'm a master at making money. So that's what I'm good at, and I'm good at putting equipment in a position to win. Now I'm good at that. So, but this mower, from all signs, and I've used it for about 3 days on big properties, little properties, manicured lawns, unmanicured lawns, and the cut is great. I mean, I wouldn't say that if it wasn't, y'all. It cuts as good as the X Marks, if you ask me, right now, based on my experience with the machine right now. Now, I don't know how Johnny Moe figured out that this is the worst deck ever. I don't know how did he own one? I don't know. But I'm sure that he has his reasons to think that. So enough about the mower and the deck, and I bought the mower. I'm gonna keep the mower. I got 26-inch 12 tires coming, and those 26-inch 12 tires are gonna be massive on this thing. It's gonna make it look so much better. I know it's gonna make it handle better, because at the end of the day, the Ferris sits up higher than the X Mark. Okay, so, and y'all saw the cut quality. I gotta admit, I gotta admit that Skag did cut that particular grass over there yesterday when I was testing this one against the Skag. It did cut really good, and it did stripe really good. I could have cut the whole yard with the Skag, and it would have been a nice cut, nice stripes, nice everything. Now, of course, this mower right here, when I bought this mower, y'all, I did not buy this mower. Let's make it clear. I did not buy this mower for daily use. Okay? I didn't. I bought this mower for the great big cuts and for a backup mower and all that. Now, y'all have seen me use it daily. That's just because I'm kind of getting a feel for it and all that. But after we get into the season a little bit, probably another week or so, after I get the 12 tires and all that, I'll probably put this mower in storage and not use it every day. Now, I don't know that for sure. I mean, if the 12 tires, I might use it for a week or so after I get the 12 tires on the daily. But this mower was not bought for daily use, okay? Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is, y'all realize that, and I know that everybody is facing this. COVID has really hampered a lot of things, okay? And apparently blowers and things. Okay, so all the Stihl products, y'all, are they are short, okay? All the Stihl dealers in my area don't have anything. You can't buy a BR600 blower. You can't buy a BR700 blower. You can't buy a BR800 blower. And I think they had one handheld blower in the whole freaking store out of 4 stores that I went to in my general area. So, y'all saw the other day when I was over at the Stihl dealer. So what a real business has to do, y'all, when you know, I've never been faced with that, because normally I would just go buy another blower and then I would sell the blower that it's replacing or whatever. So this blower right here, y'all, this blower is the BR700, okay, and it broke. So that's ugly, right? But they sell the back plate, right? And they got parts for these blowers in stock. So the other day when I went over to the Stihl dealer, I bought the back plate. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna put this back plate on this blower. So, you know, normally I probably would not do this. I probably would just sell this blower as is to somebody, you know, for, you know, $150 to $200. Okay, this blower is about 2 years old. So, you know, I know, Ray, man, that blower's like hell after 2 years. I know, but it catches hell because we cut a lot of grass and we make a lot of money out here. So, just so you know, I have done this before on the BR600 blowers, you know, but as the business has evolved, I just haven't been doing that. But we're gonna get this thing going today. We're gonna change it out, and I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse so y'all can kind of watch it, and then and just go from there. All right, y'all. And there you have it, y'all. Done. Fixed. You know. And you know what they call that, y'all? Let me tell you what they call that. They call that doing what you got to do to keep going, you know. I know y'all see me out here, you know, working and riding the mowers and driving the truck, and a lot of people don't think that I work, you know, any physical work. Well, I ain't got to do a lot of physical work. I have to do all these kind of things, you know. So this blower is good as, this blower is good as new, man. I mean, y'all see it. Ready to go. This one right here, it needs a back plate too. So, but I got a BR. Y'all see the BR700 sitting over there. So I got an 800. I'm not really, you know, too tough worried about. I'm not really too tough worried about a third backpack blower. I got a couple of handheld blowers too. So, you know, this blower right here go back to the storage unit. Now, of course, I don't need it. You know, one thing that I was missing on this one right here is one of the screws that holds the trigger on there. Well, it was gone when I took it off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the screws out of this trigger thing here, since I'm not gonna be using this one, and put it in this trigger. So then that gives me 2 backpack blowers. And I know a lot of guys out there, you know, you gotta have, you know, all these blowers and blah 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 blah. You don't need all that crap, man. You don't need all that. All you need, for me, is a blower per truck, and a handheld blower per truck. That's really all you need. You don't even have to have a big boy backpack blower, y'all. I would have bought an 800 if they were available, but they're not. So I did what I had to do to keep the business going, and to keep it where my guys and me have good equipment. Because mechanically, there's nothing wrong with it, none of these blowers. Now this blower right here, it fell off the truck, and I put some heavy duty. This blower right here fell off the truck, and it busted the housing here, and I just put some. Y'all see that's been like that for over a year, and that right there is some you know, plastic mix stuff that you buy. Costs about $9 in a putty, and that shit's resin. It's hard as a rock. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna put all the tools up. Task number 1 is done for the day, and yeah. So the back plate has been replaced on the BR700. The BR700 now is like a well, it's like a new blower, you know, pretty much, as far as compared to what it was. All right, y'all, I'll kick back.